Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Private Investigator Advice, and in this video we're going to be doing a review of the Comica shotgun video microphone. It's small, it goes on DSLRs, it can go with a GoPro, and it can connect to your phone. Pretty cool. Check it out. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about a few topics that I'm going to discuss in this video, and then we're going to get into those topics. So one of the things I'm going to discuss is what's in the box. I'm going to discuss the design and size of it. I'm also going to discuss the audio quality. I'm going to discuss who I think this is good for. I'm going to share my concerns, and I'm also going to have some final thoughts at the end. So anyways, like always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll have a link to this product in the notes of the YouTube video. And of course, if you check out the article, it'll be in there as well, along with some attachments that are going to be needed to go with it. Alrighty, let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into the design and size. This is a small microphone. It doesn't weigh a lot, and it's comparable to the Rode Mini microphone. And I'll put a link to that in this video as well. Out of the box, this is really ideal for DSLR cameras. Now, with that being said, I tried to connect it to my Canon T3i, and it didn't work. Not because of the cameras or the microphone's problem, but I think my camera was just acting up, so that was my fault. But I was unable to test the DSLR with the microphone. This microphone also has a shock absorber on it, so if you're moving around with it, you're not gonna hear any impact on the microphone. At least you should. So a couple things real quick before we get into anything further. I did test this on a GoPro camera and my cell phone, both of which worked. But with the GoPro, you will need an attachment. Again, I'll put the link in the notes here. That did not come with the microphone, and I don't recall having it when I purchased my GoPro, so I ended up having to purchase that separately, which delayed me using the product. Also, you're going to want to probably purchase like a mount, and they're not expensive, but just to enhance the ability with the microphone, so you can have the camera and the microphone on one mount. Something like this. I'm going to go ahead and show you here. This is my mount. And I use this for a lot of other things, but this actually was perfect for the GoPro, where I can put this here, and this has a cold shoe here where it's not getting any power. It's just here to sit on top of here, and I can walk around with this, or I can put a tripod underneath it or a monopod and be able to videotape and have the microphone. Before we get into the audio test with the GoPro and the cell phone, I just want to go over a couple things real quick with you that I didn't know about, that I had to kind of teach myself. And first what I had to learn was, what is cardioid directional? I didn't know. So basically what I found out was that word I just told you means that the microphone is more sensitive in the direction that is pointed. And so other things around it won't be as loud as what it's being pointed at. So that's what that word was that I just told you. And because it's a shotgun microphone, which I do have other ones like that, but they're bigger, it means that you can use this microphone from a distance. It doesn't have to be up to your face. It can be used at a distance. Okay guys, so I got this camera about arm's length away right now, and I've got the small foam cover on the microphone, and this is a little sound test of what it's going to sound like. I'm inside my little studio office area, so this is just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm literally going to disconnect this from my GoPro Hero as I'm talking right now, and tell me if you can hear a difference in the quality. So right now it should be recording, well, it is recording without the microphone connected. So this is for your benefit, the kind of a sound quality test. The microphone is pointed at me. Okay guys, so now I've got the Wind Mic Muff on the microphone, and I'm blowing into the microphone, so you'll be able to see how that affects the sound of the microphone. Okay guys, so I have a fan, it's on high, and it's pointed up at me here. So right now I guess you're going to be able to hear not only how it's picking up the sound of the fan on the side of me, but also if the air that's coming at me, whoops, point that a little bit better towards me, if the air that's coming at me is affecting the microphone. Okay, so alright, so I've got the fan on here again. I've got just the little foam ball on top of the microphone. So again, you're going to kind of hear what it sounds like when air is blowing towards the microphone without the wind muff. Okay, now I just want to kind of show you how this is kind of very much a directional microphone, how it's picking up the sound because it's pointed at me. And I'm going to go ahead and step to the side here, and I'm still going to talk towards the microphone here, and you're going to get an idea of what it sounds like. Now I'm going to go behind the microphone. Now I'm talking from behind it. And again, I'll come back around here, and there we go. I'm still talking. Now I'm looking at the microphone again. It's still arm's length, and I'm just kind of all been in with arm's length of the microphone at this point. And now I'm on the right side of the microphone here, talking towards it. Okay, that was that test. Okay, let's see here. Now we're going to focus on distance. And so I'm about an arm length away here. I'm going to go ahead and step back and still talk towards the microphone here. And now we're about 5 feet away from the camera and microphone. So this is what it's going to sound like from a pretty decent distance for a small microphone like this. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I was able to hook up my microphone here to the camera. I had to use a different app on my Android to get the microphone to work. So let's see here. So this is what it sounds like right now with an external mic connected to my cell phone. Since this works, I'm going to probably get some kind of setup for my my phone so I can videotape it with a microphone. So anyways, here's what it sounds like with the microphone, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it now. I'm really close to the microphone, as you can see. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. This is what it sounds like now. It sounds probably different. Okay, so you saw the test that I just did with the audio. I thought that it did really well on the GoPro with the fan and everything blowing, and even with me blowing with the wind muff on it, that was really like a direct shot of air into it. But with the fan, you can't really hear anything when using the wind muff. So I thought that was great, and it was nice to have that wind muff on it. I actually thought the sound sounded better with the wind muff on the microphone than it did with just the foam thing on it. In regards to the sound quality comparison with being connected to the GoPro and the cell phone, I thought it did better with the GoPro. I'm not sure why, and it might have been the way that I was testing it, but it seemed to sound slightly better on the GoPro than it did the cell phone. So yeah, just my opinion. So who would this microphone be good for? That's the question, right? So I do a lot of different things. I think of things like that I can do with the family, and again, having a GoPro, I usually take that around when we do family things because it's just easy to hold, and having a microphone I think will kind of enhance that experience that when I'm doing home videos and stuff like that. Also, a lot of vloggers use this. because it's a small setup, it's compact, it's a tiny microphone, it's not a big microphone, and so when people want to do head videos like this kind of, they don't have to have a big setup. They can have a small setup and videotape themselves. So thinking bigger picture for private investigators, you might use this for an interview. When you do a video interview with somebody, you can point the microphone at them. You don't have to have it at their face, and you're going to get a good sounding audio from them. Also, if you're thinking out of the box with your business, you can create videos for your business, and you can use this microphone for that as well. I'm sure that you'll find more uses for this than I'm saying, but and if you do, make sure you comment below and let me know how you're using this microphone. Okay, so we're going to get into the concerns. The concerns I had didn't really have anything to do with the audio quality. It really had to kind of do with the immediate experience that I had with it. And the first experience was, and I talked about earlier, it didn't have the cable that was connect to the GoPro. And I just kind of felt that it was disappointing that I had to go and buy another cable after that to connect it to the GoPro to get it to work, just to do this review. So it's not a deal breaker, and you're hearing this video now, so you know ahead of time when purchasing this that you might either need to have that already or you need to go ahead and buy it. Yeah, that little connector that kind of gets everything going on the GoPro is something you need to have. Also, in the instructions it says that this only works with specific types of cell phones unless you use a third-party app. But the app that they recommend isn't clear. I didn't know what app to use to record video and be able to use the microphone on my cell phone. So I was able to find an app that worked, and of course, you've seen the audio already, so you know what that is. I mean, or at least you know what it sounds like. And I'll put a link to that app for Android phones in the show notes. So my final thoughts for the Comica shotgun video microphone. It goes for, I think it says $52.69 for Prime members as I record this video, which I think is a pretty good deal considering the audio quality that you're getting from it. It's also very comparable to the Rode mini microphone as well, which is I think running for like $59, and Rode's a really well-known brand. So I think it's appropriately priced, and then you get a lot. You get the box, you get the microphone, you get the muff, you get the little foam, you get the two cables, one to go to your cell phone, one to go to your DSLR. So I mean, you're getting a lot, and you're getting in that case to put it on, so that's kind of cool. Okay guys, those are my final thoughts, and really I'm interested in your thoughts on this too. So if you do pick one of these up, let me know how you like it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Any of your pros and cons that you thought about the Comica microphone, and make sure you let me know about it so I can share that as well. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching this whole review. I hope you got something out of it. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the video or subscribe to the channel rather if you feel like you're going to get something from my knowledge or some of these reviews, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.